This feels like a good time to talk about America. Not the America we were raised to believe in. I'm not sure whether that was ever real. It might have been a myth. I know that doesn't mesh with the knowledge in your brain. Please, allow me to explain. The story of America begins with the English colonies, a nation in infancy. But early on, it began its disease. Life was hard in this new land. Lots of work needed lots of hands. Of course, the English had a solution for their need for labor. They imported slaves to sell to their new American neighbors. They had darker skin. They spoke a strange foreign language. It's like they weren't even people. Use them to our advantage. Never mind that they were human beings, hearing, thinking, feeling, and seeing. Not prisoners of debt or the losers enslaved in battle, but by virtue of birth, barely more than cattle. A slavery so brutal, it has a special name called chattel. And when it finally ended in 1865, it took a war that ended more than 1 million lives. Brothers killing brothers on friendly fields, a fight for whether slavery would survive. And in the end, slavery became against the law. At least, that's what everyone thought. But it didn't really happen that way. Slavery isn't an easy thing to make go away. Exploitation is the game, and those who do it just called slavery a different name. We called what we gave them freedom, but I can tell you, America never felt free to them. Not when the answer was always no. Separate but equal, we called it Jim Crow. Not allowed to work, banned from places to eat, thrown in jail for standing near the street, forbidden to live where white people roam, freeways built through places they called home. Not allowed to go to decent schools, rejected from science and art by narrow-minded fools. And if they try to protest, do anything but shut up and be quiet, we'd accuse them of trying to start a riot. Claim on television that they are always violent for having the audacity to not remain silent. In 1965, we passed the Civil Rights and Voting Rights Act. Many will tell you we fixed the problem, and that's a fact. And it is true. We did change the law, ended segregation, the form of enslavement people saw. Then it just became the war on drugs, made being black synonymous with being a thug, armed a new military police force, promised everyone we needed them for safety, of course. And now the people in the freest nation are also the people with the largest prison population. And the year is 2024, and I wish I could say we weren't doing this anymore. Jim Crow may have ended, but little has changed, despite what anyone may try to claim. America today is much the same. We didn't fix the problem. We simply changed the name.